Hello Seamells Primary School, welcome to our collective worship assembly. I'm Deborah and today we're carrying on looking at our isolation toolkit, those tools that God can give us to help us, especially while life is looking so strange and different at the moment. And today we're going to be looking at patience. Now, I have a confession at the start of our assembly. My confession is I am not a very patient person. Patience doesn't come very easily to me. So this and this are frequent sights in my house. Now, there's plenty of situations in everyday life which require us to be patient, but even more so at the moment. Our brothers and sisters may annoy us normally, but they are extra annoying after spending every day with them for so long. We might find doing schoolwork a bit boring at times, but it can feel even more boring and hard to do when we haven't got all of our friends around us during the day. So the subject of patience is a really important one for us to be looking at. And Joe is going to introduce a game for us to play.
So I've got a very quick game for us today. I'm going to show you a few things that are needing to be patient right now. So things that are going to change into other things, but it's going to take a bit of time. So the first thing I want to show you is this, and I want you to guess what you think this is going to grow into. It's a plant. It's going to grow into something specific. What plant is it going to grow into? What do you think? Okay, it is going to grow into a cucumber plant. Well done. My next thing to show you is a picture on the screen so you can see that and have a think. What do you think that is going to change into? What do you think it might have to be patient for, or we might need to be patient for while we're waiting for it to change into the thing it's going to be? Have a look, have a think. Anyone know? Yes, it's going to be chocolate. Okay, my last thing to show you, I've got this powder here. Anyone know what this powder will turn into if we are patient? Actually, we don't need to be too patient with this. Ready, I'm going to pour some water into my powder and we'll see. Oh, there we go, it's changed colour. So you can see, I'm going to give it a stir. It has changed into gloopy custard. Yeah. So some things change, but we have to be patient in waiting for them to happen. And being patient is really hard, as Deb chatted about before. And we're going to watch Annie and Jimmy now as they talk all about patience.
So, what are we learning about in our really useful toolkit this week?
Yes, let's have a look what's in our isolation toolkit. Dum, da, da. It's a pomegranate. The pomegranate of patience.
Patience!
Yay! Yeah.
Annie,
Yes?
what on earth has a pomegranate got to do with patience?
Well, Jimmy, I don't know if you've ever tried to peel one of these bad boys.
No, never.
I tried earlier, right? I peeled another one, not this one. And it took me 8 minutes and 24 seconds to peel one pomegranate.
8 minutes?
Yes. And in comparison, I could have peeled, in the same time that it took me to peel one pomegranate, I could have peeled 98 bananas. Yes! 98!
So, crikey, well,
Yeah.
pomegranate, the snack of choice for patient people.
Absolutely.
Bananas for impatient snackers.
That's right, you got it in one. Yeah. So, Jimmy, what do you know about patience?
Well, clearly not as nice as love, joy or peace. Yeah, you need patience when you want to do a really big jigsaw or learn to knit or play the recorder well, and that's all boring.
Well, Jimmy, I'll give you this. It doesn't quite have the same marketing appeal as love, joy and peace, does it? No one really puts that on their nice little posters. But actually that does not mean that patience is boring. In fact, during lockdown might be the time that we need patience more than ever before in our life.
Oh, okay. Well,
And not just because this is the time that Gwyneth Paltrow told us that if you really want to learn the recorder, now is the time.
well, why else then?
Well, if we're all cooped up together for weeks on end, the same people, the same house, things can get kind of intense.
Oh, yeah. How?
Let's show you.
These are Bob and Susan and their kids, Tim and Lily. They're all about to go out for their daily exercise walk. Little Tim is really looking forward to it, and he has been ready for ages. But Lily, his sister, can't find her shoes. Tim is getting impatient. He starts complaining and shouting. Suddenly everyone is in a bad mood. It would have been much better to be patient with Lily and help her find her shoes instead. Or take this. Bob, in all his years on planet Earth, has never learned how to do the washing up correctly. Even when he tries, all the dishes end up substandard for Susan's taste. She is very impatient with him and starts an argument that we all know nobody is going to win. It would have been much better if Susan had shown a little bit of patience with Bob, if she'd helped him out, forgiven him for being a suboptimal washer-upper, and avoided the argument.
Whoa! Whoa! So it's all about loving the other person, even when they're being really annoying.
That's right, even with all our weaknesses, God tells us to love each other. In the Bible, where it talks all about love, what love is, the first word used to describe love is patience.
Ooh.
God wants our love to be patient and our patience to be loving. So if we're kind of being patient because we have to and gritted teeth, that is not the kind of patience that the Holy Spirit wants to grow in our lives. No, He wants our patience to be full of love.
Love.
Yeah.
Oh, sounds hard.
Yeah,
We should probably pray.
we should, yes, because the Holy Spirit can help us. Yeah. So we'll do it like last week. I will pray a little bit and you can repeat after me. If you at home want to close your eyes to help you concentrate, you can do that. Okay, here we go. You don't have to, Jimmy.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Okay, good. Dear God,
Dear God,
I thank you
I thank you
that you give good gifts.
that you give good gifts.
Please grow
Please grow
patience in me.
more patience in me.
Thank you, Annie and Jimmy. That was wonderful. Yes, we can have more patience. We can ask God to help us have more patience. I wonder what's going to be in that isolation toolkit next time. We're going to finish our collected worship assembly today with a song by our friends Nick and Becky Drake. And they wrote this song especially for children in schools during lockdown. So I hope you enjoy it and sing along if you want to. Okay, lovely to be with you. Goodbye.
We used to be together each day, walking in our classrooms and then going out to play. We're getting used to learning online and talking to our friends on WhatsApp